Ever stop to think what your cat is really communicating when they rest their paw on you? Absolutely, it's endearing. Yet beneath that charm lies a profound layer that escapes most folks. This simple gesture carries immense emotional weight for your feline friend. And if you react incorrectly, as many guardians do, you could subtly erode the confidence they were extending. Let's dive into the true significance of that paw placement. First off, they're signaling a need without resorting to pleading. Have you observed your cat delicately positioning their paw on you during meals, work sessions, or lazy couch moments? What's really going on here is this. Your cat desires something, but in contrast to dogs that yip, howl, or nudge insistently, felines opt for a subtler tactic. They make contact. This light paw press serves as their courteous, pardon me, refined, deliberate, and remarkably purposeful. Why does this count so much? Cats weren't wired to converse with people. Meowing. Music. That's a habit they honed primarily for our benefit. Out in nature, grown cats seldom meow to one another. The paw contact stands apart, though. Music, it draws from their interactions with fellow cats. It's a subtle cue conveying, quote, one even more intriguing is the reason they select you for this request. Cats don't paw at everyone indiscriminately. If yours chooses this over incessant meows or swatting items from surfaces, it signals faith in your gentle response, sparing them the need to amp up. But the aspect that slips by most is this: that soft nudge isn't solely for treats or cuddles. At times, music it hints at something much more profound, a bond of trust so uncommon that many owners overlook it entirely. Musicom will explore that deeper element later, and it could transform your view of your cat for good. Second, music, they're staking their claim on you. Ponder why your cat skips the leg rubbing for affection and goes straight for the paw. Most people remain clueless about this. Cats possess scent glands right in their paw pads. When they apply that paw to your skin, arm, cheek, or thigh, music, it's more than mere contact. It's marking territory, not aggressively, mind you. Quite the contrary. Your cat is declaring, underscore, underscore, quote, underscore to, underscore, underscore, in their most personal manner. They're depositing unseen chemical markers that inform other creatures, including rival cats, of your affiliation. Pause to let that sink in. That tender paw on you is a mini ceremony of possession. You transcend being their provider. You're their chosen companion, music, and they aim to broadcast it widely. What amplifies this is cats' pickiness in marking. They reserve it for valuables, their prime napping area, that designated couch nook, music, and crucially, you. So when that paw next touches your arm, recognize you've earned their exclusive endorsement. And if this resonates, pause to like and subscribe. It aids in connecting with fellow cat enthusiasts eager to decode their pet's messages. Third, music, they're verifying your vital signs. Picture dozing on the sofa only for a paw to prod your face or torso abruptly. Music. You might have deemed it pesky or chalked it up to hunger pangs, but suppose I reveal they're assessing your survival. Music may seem intense, yet it's factual. Felines are acutely tuned to motion and respiration rhythms. When you're dormant or motionless for extended periods, those familiar cues vanish. No chatter, no fidgeting. To your cat, it registers as unusual, prompting a probe. That pressure on your torso? They're detecting your breathing's rhythm. That facial pat? They're seeking any response to confirm your well-being. Experts in ethology label this a health verification, and it's far from haphazard. Cats reserve it for their closest humans. No probing of outsiders or visitors. It's directed at you, the feeder, the stroker, their selected one. Thus, when your cat disrupts your slumber, music, with a paw prod next time, inhale deeply before irritation sets in. In their subtle fashion, they fretted over you, using that tap to ensure your presence. Fourth, this habit stems from lessons with mom. Why employ pause for expression in the first place? How did they pick it up? It traces to life's earliest chapter, music. When your cat was a vulnerable, sightless kitten, they depended utterly on their mother. And among the earliest skills kittens pick up is pressing their paws into their mother's side as they nurse. Known as kneading, this action encourages the flow of milk, yet it serves another purpose as well. It fosters a feeling of security, music reassurance, and the assurance that all is well. Now here's the truly intriguing part. Music. While most cats eventually move past the requirement for milk, the emotional link remains lifelong. That rhythmic pressing turns into an ingrained way to calm themselves. So when your grown cat rests a paw on you, it's reconnecting with that primal sense of ease. You've stepped into the role their mother once filled, a haven of protection, a spot to fully unwind. That's why certain cats might purr while touching you, then promptly nestle in or shut their eyes. The contact alone sparks music, a wave of calm. It signals to their body, I'm safe beside a trusted companion. 5. They wish for you to stick around. Music. Ever caught your cat planting a paw on you just as you're on the verge of rising? It feels like they anticipated your move ahead of time. And truthfully, they probably did. Felines excel at interpreting nonverbal cues. They detect tiny shifts that escape human awareness. The slight adjustment in your posture, music, the faint strain in your muscles prior to standing, the alteration in your breath as motion approaches. Your cat notices every detail, and in those instances, when they set their paw on you, it's music, a gentle plea. Remain here. This isn't desperation or excessive attachment. Rather, it's among the most sincere bonds your cat can offer. They've studied your habits closely. They sense when you're set to vacate the sofa, the mattress, or the space, and rather than music passively accepting it, they extend a touch. The real strength here lies in how cats rarely reveal fragility. Music. They're self-reliant by nature. They conceal discomfort. They act as if solitude suffices. Thus, when a cat subtly urges you to stay, in this understated, wordless manner, it carries profound weight. 6. Music. They're declaring, I'd lay down my life for you. Imagine if a single action from your cat held layers of meaning beyond what you'd guessed. Music. Recall my earlier mention of certain contacts hinting at profound depths? A degree of faith so uncommon that many pet owners overlook it entirely? Music? That's precisely it. When your cat lays a paw on you and leaves it there, music with their frame loose and free of strain. They're defying their core survival drives. They're deliberately exposing themselves. Music, consider the essentials for a cat's endurance. Agility, equilibrium, the capacity to bolt in any direction instantly. Music, having all paws planted ensures preparedness for threats. But by raising one and placing it on you, they've halved their readiness to flee. They're conveying, quote, 5 out in nature, such a stance would spell peril. Music, a feline off balance with just 3 limbs touching earth risks everything. Yet in that instant, your cat isn't focused on self-preservation. They're prioritizing the bond. This stands as the pinnacle of reliance. Music, not for adorableness or gain, but because, in that serene exchange, they're opting for you above their innate urges.